We're back in our lair. We have come from the road, you better beware. We were down in Chicago, then we went to Colombo, then we went to Bloomington, now we're home. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. You know what? We love you, and that's all there is to it. Dylan and I are creatures of love. Dylan and I are creatures of shame. Dylan, what? Creatures of love and creatures of shame. I'm going to share this with a powerful group called the Gristle Kingdom. When you come to the Gristle Kingdom, what do you do? What do you do? Come to the Gristle Kingdom, what do you do? Hop-do-do-do. Oh, Lord. Folks, we had a good time traveling. Thanks to all who came out to see us at our gigs. Oh, I'm talking. It's delayed. Do you hear that? You hear that, Dylan? I do. This frickin' frack. Sometimes I get so... My thumb is lame. That's all I'm going to say to you all, is my thumb is lame. My thumb is lame. It's filled with shame. It doesn't have a good internet game. Wow. Rob Birmingham says, I'm currently at Hither. Just came in from yon. I like it. Play us Only You. Only you got all I need. I can't remember that one. Tony. Adam Baum, you got bleach on your shirt already. How the hell did you do that? What kind of hijinks are going on in the Baum residence? What kind of hijinks at the Baum residence that made your bleach do things? You know what? I took out this Les Paul today because I thought it'd be fun, but man, this son of a bitch, son of a gun, stays in tune like not. Eddie Leone says, listen to the Chicago gig. Good stuff, Drade. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you, Robert Wilson. He said, watch the YouTube videos. Great stuff. Thank you. Can I play some Wonderful Tonight? Lord have mercy. It's late in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup and brushes her long blonde hair. And then she asks me, do I look all right? And I say, listen, you look hot as hell tonight. We go to a party. Everyone turns to see this beautiful lady that's walking around with me. And as I tell them, as I do something that I can't remember what, and I say, listen, you look wonderful tonight. Listen. That was our Valentine's Day song. Someone wanted to hear Wonderful Tonight. I bet they're sorry they asked. No, maybe not. Funny story about that song, ladies and gentlemen. You know, back in the damn day when I had the tone controls, we'd get hired to do a wedding here and there. And I'd always be very specific when talking with someone booking for a wedding. Like, listen, I don't care what Grandma Mabel wants to hear. I don't care about Aunt Kitty. I don't care about your second cousin Benjamin on your dad's side. We play what we play, and that's that. I don't want people coming up to me saying, play the frickin' frickin'. And they're like, don't worry, they want you to just be you. I'm like, I know better than that. That's why I'm charging you accordingly. What? Anyway, so we had a few different jams in the quiver just to make sure that we would satiate the less adventurous of the wedding crowd. And we always would have Wonderful Tonight in there, and Gary would sing the hell out of it beautifully, and I'd go, do. And one time we were playing at a gig up at a casino up in Green Bay. I think that's called the Ho Chunk Casino. And strange gig. I remember Rick Gorbett booked that. I wonder what Rick Gorbett's doing right now. Rick Gorbett, Event Resources Presents was the name of the booking agency. And Rick was one of the was very professional on the phone all the time. Listen, we put together an excellent package. I'm not comfortable with that language. Just say, hey, got some gigs for you. They pay this. Do you want to do it? Okay. Don't talk to me about packages. Okay. It sounds like you're a member of the intelligence community. That's another thing that Stephen Greer always says. Oh, my friends in the intelligence community. Really? Anyway. Anyway, so we end up there was a two-nighter at the Ho Chunk Casino. This is back when I tipped a few. See, back in the day. This is a long, long time ago. And it was a two-nighter. It was a Friday and Saturday, and they gave us a hotel for the Friday night, but not the Saturday night for some weird reason. So we go up there and we set up for the Friday gig, and we start playing, and there's literally no one in this bar, not a soul. Then maybe like 4 or 5 people come in. And these 2 people this couple's dancing. They're loving what we're doing. Like, how? I'm like, okay, we got 2 people we're playing for. Okay, let's really play for them. They seem to be digging what we're doing. Yada, yada, yada. They get it. You think they get it, right? Then we go on break and we go over and they're sitting there. Let's buy you guys a drink. Great. And they're like, you guys remind us so much of REO Speedwagon. I'm like, in second thought, I don't want a drink. I just want to run screaming down to Electric Avenue. Anyway, so then we go back up on stage. We play the rest of the gig. We stay there. The next day, I'm like, oh my God, we got to play again in this place that night. So we went over to another pal of mine's bar in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And we started to play darts and pool and do some drinking, okay? So by the time we showed up at the gig, where I figured there was going to be like 3 or 4 people there, we had our swerve on, shall we say. We were a little croissant. I'm not recommending it. I'm just telling a story. So we show up, and the first person I see is the agent, Rick Gorbett. I must just be exuding inebriation. He's like, hey, you got a great crowd in there. I'm like, what are you talking about? There was no one here last night. We go in, and the place is packed with people. Apparently there's a couple of different bachelorette parties and happy hour and this, that, and the next thing I walk in, the place is packed, and we got to start playing for these people. So we open up with some tune, and of course no one reacts, and I was like, oh, let's do something like Wonderful Tonight that they'll know. And I remember I was so inebriated, it was like, and Gary was the only one of the band that hadn't gone to the bar. He stayed, his parents lived not far away, so he stayed over at his parents' house. He shows up, and we are just blotto. And he's sitting back there just howling, and he's got to sing, like, it's late in the evening. Yeah, that happened. So anyway, every time I think of that song, I think of that horrible story. And then, of course, by the end of that set, everyone was gone, and we were back playing to another 3 people. And Rick Gorbett was long gone. Probably like, I'll never book those guys again. They weren't very professional. Nope. Okay. All right, so it's always good for a little story time. Usually at this time in story time, I'll have someone just pipe in, play! tell you a little story about this guitar. It's doing some pan Egyptian tunings. Not that there's anything wrong with that. lot of people like that. I saw a few people, I'm stealing that riff. Sorry, it's already mine. But you can play it. But always know, it's Drade's. It's a song called Hey Godzilla. Actually, Paul Barrera played on that song from Little Feat and sang that one. No, actually, John Seeger sang that one. So that's an old tune of mine. And then I did a version of Them's the Breaks where I opened it up with that riff. But that's from Hey Godzilla. Michael says, please play Fitzgerald's. Man, we had a good old time at Martyrs. They treated us great. Bunch of people came out. Sounded great in there. That was last Thursday. That felt so good. It felt so right.
And an old Bloomington.
Yeah, Bloomington was a blast, too. The Columbus gig was fun because Haddon Sayers sat in with us, and he sounded great.
Yes.
And it was good to see some people came out to see us down there. No, Doug Seven did not come out, although I don't know him. I don't know him. Dredelweiss, and Dredelweiss, and bless my homeland for her. When am I playing with Eric Gales again? Oh, I have no idea. That might happen at some point or another. You never know what happens. You never know what happens. One summer day, Lord, she went away. Gone and left me. She's gone to stay. She's gone. I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Listen, someone's asking what I'm using for my rig today. Interesting. I'm using, these are Fishman Fluence pickups. These are my signature P90s, Gristletone P90s. Fishman Fluence Gristletone P90s. They're good for your soul. I'm going into my pedal board, which is, where the heck is it? Is this camera not working? That wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't. You know what? I'm just going to tell you what it is. Oh, this freaking frack. Hold on a second, folks. It's always something. It's always something. Technology can take and eat. There we go. Technology can take and eat. Folks, this is my pedal board, which I've deployed for this weekend's gigs. I'm actually going into my Vibrolux, custom Vibrolux amp. I have 2 of them. I'm only using one of them right now. You can see it in back of me there. See it? What? See? Custom Vibrolux. And I'm using my Jetter GS124 pedal. This is my Jam multi-effect here that has, Sneakerfoot is dictating what's going on. Dig it. This right here, there's a delay over there. Here's just the amp. Sometimes I'll put a little delay ski on there for a little slapping. Or a longer delay over here. I have my Gristle King pedal. This is the clean boost on it. I changed the gain setting, so it's just a little barky. Here's the little heat. And then here's the GS124. And this multi-effect has different stuff on. As I said, it's got the delay here for the... And then here's a phaser. Here's a nice little chorus. Oh. And then this is my Univibe. Have I ever owned a Klon? I have not. I've tried a couple and I thought, yeah, they sound good. Here's a fuzz. Here's a compressor. I don't sell the music, that's why it's not really set. that's the multi-effect. And of course, here's the Leslie Iser, the ventilator. Can you dig it? This pedal is made by Jam Effects from Greece. JAM. They make all kinds of cool. This one they made as like a tweed amp, but they do all kinds of funky artwork and stuff. It's awesome. Can you dig it? I think I'm gonna switch over to old Lucifer. This guitar is. I need to change strings on this piece because it's not staying in tune for love nor gold. It's not staying in tune for love nor gold. For love nor gold. For love nor gold. Oh, Jam pedals, multi-effect. Jam pedals made in Greece. A Jam pedals, multi-effect. A Jam pedals made in Greece. In case you were wondering, it's a Jam pedals multi-effect made in Greece. The Gristle Kings we're going to have at the website soon again, and GS124s, you can get those at Wildwood. Look at old Lucifer, just an attractive instrument. The Vibrolux is a delicious device. I got it on like 2. It's loud as hell. I literally have it on 2 right now, which really doesn't mean anything other than that's what it means. And as they say, it's a nice pedal platform. And 2, it's a nice pedal platform. It does that pedal thing really well. Toby Lee Marshall is in the house. We had fun with Toby Lee on our travels. We had fun with Toby Lee on our travels. We went hither and yon. We went on the travels. We went hither and yon. We had fun with Toby Lee Marshall. We went hither and yon. Oh, that feels good. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, can you dig it? That's a Univibe, folks. This is a Reverend Gristletime with my signature Fishman Fluence. Gristle tone pickups. Can you dig it? What's the big tweet box? If I had a dime for every time I've answered that question over the last 3 days, I'd have roughly $50.74. That doesn't add up, does it? It is a Jam multi-effect made by Jam Pedals and Grease. I posted a picture of my pedal board I put it on Instagram and on Facebook, and everyone was asking. Legitimate question. I totally get it. What is that thing? Doesn't say what it is. And so I just copied and pasted what it was about, several times. That's all I'm going to say, several times. And because that's just the way the internet is. That's the way the internet is. That's the way the internet is. Oh, that's the way the internet is. I'm flattered that people care. You know what I mean? The bottom line is, I'm flattered people give a shnikey. Hey, what is that thing? I'm going to tell you what it is. It's a Jam Pedal multi-effect. They made it for me. It's got a delay. It's got a phaser. It's got a chorus. It's got a Univibe. It's got a fuzz. And it's got a compressor. And it's a fun thing to have on the pedal board. I don't sell them, or I don't use all the stuff all the time, but I do like that Univibe. I do like that delay. I use that quite a bit. And this funky chorus I'll use every now and again. It's got that little...
Like a VHS effect.
Riviera Nightmare. Right? I had a little deviance in there. I had a little deviance in there. Bam! It's a jam. Bam! When you get a jam multi-effect, the cool factor begets questions and answers. You're damn right, Curtis. The cool factor begets some questions and answers. That's what we'll do. Soup doo doo doo. Soup doo doo doo. That's all there is to it. Did you guys ever work up The Pump by Jeffrey Beckery? No, that's a good one. We'll have to get that going. I think Matt might be working on that one. Hey, is it Toby's birthday today? I think his birthday's February 14th, isn't it? On Valentine's Day? Toby, is it your birthday? Toby's birthday, happy birthday. Toby's birthday, happy birthday. Toby's birthday, happy birthday. Toby's birthday. Let's see, I'm gonna go with you, Marshall. It's his birthday today.
Happy B-Day, Toby.
Happy birthday to Toby. We'll give him an organy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Toby. You groovy son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Happy birthday. You groovy son of a bitch. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Toby Lee Marshall. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you groovy son of a bitch. Happy birthday, you groovy son of a bitch. We played a song for Toby Lee Marshall, the birthday boy. The birthday boy. Can you do Feliz Cumpleaños? Cumpleaños. Feliz Cumpleaños, Toby Lee Marshall. Can you add that song to the SOB sessions? I will indeed. We had fun at our gigs this weekend. We were in Chicago Thursday at Martyrs. We were in Columbus, Ohio, at a place called the Rumba Room on Friday. And Haddon Sayers played a set before us, and we had him sit in. He was magnificent. I'd met Haddon years ago, 20 years ago, as a matter of fact, when we both played at the Catalina Blues Festival on Catalina Island. Not to be confused with the Catalina Wine Mixer, which, of course, is a great helicopter renting event put on by Will Ferrell's brother in Step Brothers, if you will recall, where they perform a great epic jam by Prestige Worldwide. What? Blind Lemon Pledge. That's a hard one to do with full ensemble. Without full ensemble. Can you dig it? That's an old tune of mine called Blind Lemon Pledge. It was a vocal tune years ago, and then I did an instrumental version of it. When Toby leaves, Toby leaves the Leslie, do I ever plug into it? No, I could have, and I just never had an opportunity to do it. You have to call me Dragon. Well, you need to call me Nighthawk. Yeah, I see you. I see you. Folks, just to review, today I'm playing this Reverend Gristletime guitar, my signature Reverend guitar, with my signature Fishman Fluence Gristletone pickups for such an instrument. And my gear is still in the car, believe it or not, so I brought in, I plugged in my Vibrolux today. So you're hearing the Vibrolux with my pedal board. And it's sounding good. We only play 80s Joel. Oh, you're welcome, Toby Lee Marshall. Toby's going to pick up the kids. He's got to go now. Happy birthday, Toby. Toby's got to go pick up the kids. Happy birthday, Toby. Happy birthday, Toby. He's gonna get the kids. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. We only play 80s Joel. Okay, let's just be clear on that. We only play 80s Joel. Happy Toby. It's Toby's birthday.
Yes, indeed.
His birthday's on Valentine's Day. It's a double your pleasure day.
That's right.
You get a little chocolate and you get a little bit of birthday extra goodies. There's nothing wrong with that. Toby's Carvery. What is that place called? The Carvery place in England where it was Toby's Special Touch.
Toby, special touch.
Toby Carvery. That's right. Riding in my car, smoking my cigar. The only time I'm happy is when I play my guitar. Yeah, yeah, Feeling in my yard, what a lot I got. Happiness is something that just cannot be bought. Say what? Yeah! Well, diggity doggone it. That's Dylan back there behind the damn drums. Behind the damn drums. Yeah, the Gristle Master's a friendly beast. I think this tuner just decided to say, you know what, I'm not going to work anymore. Hey, guess what, Drade? Here's the thing. The forecast calls for flying blind. All right. I switch off Mark Knight between, like for the whole first part of that tune. I was in the first voice, then when I go for the lead, I press that in. So I can I can just keep the pedal on if I want, the GS124, and then I got a little bit of hair, and then I turn it up, then hit the button. Can you dig it? That's what's going on there. That's what's going on there. For our Fishman Monday, we're just riffing, talking, showing some gear, playing some riffs, talking some gear. Happy Valentine's Day to one and all. Play a blues in there. We did some chicken picking bluesy this morning, or just earlier on. We'll do one more to leave you. We'll go. That's a little Freddie King selection called Sensation by way of the Gristletime. And it's also mojo working. It's the same thing. Got my mojo working and it just don't work on you. Can you dig it, ladies and gentlemen? We're using the Vibrolux today with a couple pedals. And just 124 is a weapon of sonic reckoning. It conjures up the cream tone for me, that big old juicy sound, you know what It sounds big and juicy and succulent. Can you dig it? All right, folks, thanks so much for tuning in today. Happy Valentine's Day to one and all. And we're going to hit the high road. We'll be back tomorrow for the Wildwood stream, 3 p.m. Some tasty guitars they sent me. And I'll be playing those rascals. I'm going to kick it old school. Thanks for tuning in. Diddle 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 diddle. I like that fat tone. Is what I like, Dylan. It just sounds big and juicy and succulent. All right, folks. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you later.